Hey guys, it's Jerry, and this is another DIY with Jerry's Garage. Today we are looking at a John Deere L110, and needs a new blades for sure. Needs a new battery, which just got here the other day. These were mulching blades, and as you can see, there ain't much mulch left in the blades. And the other one's about the same. You can kind of see it looks like teeth instead of blades. However, the difference between that one and this one is this one, as you can see, is just flopping around in here because the spindle is no good. So I've got the blades and I got one spindle. We're going to replace it. These are old mowers, and frankly, you know, I'm not going to replace something that ain't working. So, or that is working rather. So I'm just replacing the one. We can get another one very easily put on, and we'll grease up the front ends and everything as we can. And now, these are the original ones somehow. And because they've been on here forever. And you got to get this pulley off, or there's no way to get it off. So I've put some lubricant on there, and we're going to try to heat it up with this little torch that is locked. So I got to unlock it, I guess. There we go. And try to heat that up enough so it'll come off. Just not being a welder or anything, it takes longer. And what I will also do is spray more stuff on there to hopefully soak in there and so forth. Now, up underneath here, let me turn that off so that we don't have a problem. Up underneath here, what I did was I stuck a 2x4 in here so I don't have to hold the blade while trying to undo this, because that can be dangerous and you can tear your finger up, which is less than beautiful. So let's see if we got this. Hold on, I'm just going to put the camera down and see what we can do here. Ah, wow, that is on there. Hoping that I don't have to take the deck off. I just would prefer not to do that for this job for two reasons. One, who wants to do that? And two, I only have one of the things, so to do that correctly, it probably would have been best to, and save yourself a lot of time, do two of them. So, of course, you know, I didn't do that. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to keep spraying it, okay? And we are going to, hopefully, maybe knock it with a hammer and start to get it loosened up a little. Okay, so it was on there. I tried everything. I tried more heat, more liquid. I tried air tools. I tried my 7-amp drill, and I ended up cutting it off. Nothing was. It just wasn't coming off. So this is what it now looks like so far. So had to grind and cut the bolts for the spindle out, the old one. I couldn't, you put a socket on it and they just turn the corners. So I just did that and, you know, got them pounded out. This is the new one. As you can tell, I will probably, you know, put some primer on that shiny shit, because I don't particularly care how this looks because it's so old. Someday I may do something with it. I don't know, but it won't be today anytime soon. So I'll be just, you know, just paint over it and be done. That'll keep the rust out enough. I'm not that worried about it. It stays in most of the time, so it's fine. So all I got to do is get these four tightened down pretty good, and then I got to put the roundy thing back on top there. Oh hell, I can't remember. I'll put it on the screen. Anyway, yeah, it was a job getting the old one out, but the new one, this is the grease fitting here, which may or may not, the grease may or may not in this reach the actual bearings. The old one literally just fell apart. That's it. I took the, you know, I was hitting it and trying to get the thing off, and it just, bam, fell apart. So it had been, it got its use. You can kind of see some of it down there. There's a ball bearing. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on the floor. Anyway, so let me get this tightened down, and we'll move forward. We're almost ready for the put the new blade on this side, and we'll be done with this side. You can see them here. Nice, pretty green ones. You know, whatever. That one came, as you might be able to see, got new bolts on it because it came with the spindle. The bolts for the blade, and then of course the new blade. This one I had to use the old bolts, which is fine. Couple of tips. You may need a torch. If they've been on there a while, you may need a torch. I had to heat them up to get them off. It's 15 millimeters. Also, when you put them back in, clean the threads out and stuff. You don't want to be like, they fall on the floor or whatever. You don't want them picking up dirt, dust, grass, whatever. And then you turn around and you have this major thing where everything's bound up in the threads. Okay, so do that. I really got to do some work on this. My damn deck is rusting. It's never actually happened, and I don't remember why. I wasn't cutting in the rain, but I never cut in the rain, and this thing stays inside at all times. So it's just, well, in the barn anyway. So anyway, that's it for this. The only thing I got left to do now is I got to put the new battery in it. So I may throw that on the end of this. I don't know, but this is a fairly straightforward thing normally, because these are original parts and they've been on there for so long. I had to cut the bolts and do all kinds of stuff to get them out. Normally, I mean, my other mower over there, which is a John Deere L145 auto, I replaced all three. I had a problem with one bolt. I ended up taking the deck off to get it, and that was a big pain, but, you know, that's got three, well, they're a year old now, so. But anyway, that's it, and I guess we'll throw the battery change thing in here too. This mower needs a major cleaning, needs a new belt up on the deck, and I may replace the belt, the drive belt also, because that is pretty old. I've never changed it, and I've had it 7, 8 years, 9 years, 10, something, I don't know, long time. So we'll come back on that. Okay, so we'll throw this in here. This is a new battery I bought, got it off, I think it was Amazon. It's a Mighty Max 12 volt 200 cold cranking amps. Comes with a cool handle, which is neat because the battery goes in there, in that hole. And sometimes with them ones you buy at Walmart where they ever start, you got to slide it down in there, and every now and once again you'll catch your finger. So the handle is nice. It's got these plastic things that come with all of them now, I guess, to keep it from shorting out. And then before I put it back on, I will clean the cable ends. You know, there's another one right there, the negative. All batteries that I've ever bought got the minus and the plus, the red, the black. It's just like a car, red on red, black on black. Red's positive, plus. Black is negative, minus. So it's all pretty much, it's kind of self-explanatory. But if you've never done it before, all right, it can be, you know, oh, remember this. You got a cell phone, right? Take pictures before and after. If you got to take pictures of wire, make sure you get the wires in the pictures. That kind of thing. Okay, so you remember how to put stuff back together. It's not that hard. All right, so I'm going to clean these ends up, and then we're going to put this in.